Welcome to another exciting match of the Mimnesko quiz show, where Adventist children and youth test their knowledge of the Bible, church history, and the Pathfinder curricula against each other. And they're coming from the adventurous, the Pathfinder, and the young adult areas. Today we have teams from the Regent Street SDA and the Burnside Valley SDA with us this evening. Our judge is Pastor Ray Davis, and I'm your host, Theodore Henry. How the quiz works: the match will be divided into 3 initial segments in which teams of 3 will have 5 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. Correct answers will be awarded based on the points selected from the board. Questions answered incorrectly are passed to the next team. Following the first 3 segments, there will be a final bonus round where each church will be asked to submit a number of their final points, and if they answer the final question correctly, they will gain all of those points. However, if they answer that final question incorrectly, they will lose the same number of points that they submitted. We're going to go right into the adventurers match without any further ado. All right, we're going into the adventurous match featuring the Regent Street Seventh-day Adventist Church and the Burnside Valley SDA as well. We're going to have the teams introducing themselves, starting with Regent Street. Regent Street, I want you to just speak to the camera, tell us your name. 1, 2, 3, starting from you.
My name is Neabeth Thomas.
My name is Tashai Cole.
My name is Jada Kelly.
All right, thank you, Regent Street. Burnside Valley, please introduce yourselves, starting at the end.
My name is Zoe and Henry.
My name is Gabriella Francis.
My name is Samuel Amelia Prout. My name is Samuel Amelia Prout.
Thank you, Burnside Valley. Thank you, Regent Street. Now, you know the rules. You're going to look at the board. You're going to select a category and the number of points, and you will answer that question. If you answer the question incorrectly, it will pass to the next team. Here are today's adventure categories: creation, adventurer law, health specialist, Bible 2, caring friend. All right, teams, you have 5 minutes to answer as many questions as possible, and I'm going to begin with Regent Street. Remember, even though you choose the question, anyone can answer. Whoever pushes their buzzer first, gets to answer the question. Regent Street, you're going to choose your category and your points beginning now.
Adventure law.
How many points?
5.
Adventurer law, 5 points. The question says, this law means that children will keep their lives clean by putting into their minds and bodies only those ideas and things that are good. If you know the answer, press your buzzer. Time is up. The correct answer would be, what is be pure? Burnside Valley, we're going over to you. Choose a category and your points.
Creation, 25.
All right, creation for 25 points. The question is, on the 3rd day God made... What did God make on the 3rd day? Regent Street.
On the 3rd day, God made the
Heaven and the earth.
All right, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Burnside Valley, would you like to try? Go ahead.
What is sky?
Sky, that is also incorrect. The correct answer would be, what is land, plants, and trees? Back to the board, Regent Street. Category and points.
Bible.
Bible, how many points?
5.
Bible for 5 points. That question says, how many books are in the Old Testament? I see Burnside Valley.
What? 32?
That is incorrect. Regent Street, would you like to try? No, you would not. The correct answer is, what is 39? Burnside Valley, please choose a category and your points.
Bible 2, 10.
Bible 2 for 10 points. That question says, he wrote the first 5 books of the Old Testament. Who is it? This person wrote the first 5 books of the Old. That is Regent Street.
Matthew,
Mark, Luke, John.
While confident that is incorrect, Burnside Valley, would you like to try? Is that a no? No? All right, they do not want to try. The answer is Moses. Burnside Valley, you're choosing from the board. Burnside, you just chose. All right, so we're going to Regent Street from the board, category and points.
Healthy.
Did you say health specialist? How many points?
25.
25 points, health specialist. The question says, to keep healthy, get 8 hours off. Burnside Valley.
Sleep.
That is correct. Burnside Valley, your time to choose.
Caring friends for 20 points.
Caring friends, 20 points. That question says, casting all your blank upon him because he blank for you. 1 Peter 5 verse 7, fill in the blanks. Time is up to answer the question. The words would be cares and careth. All right, Regent Street, we're back with you. Category and points.
Bible 2.
Bible 2, how many points, Regent Street? 15 points, Bible 2. The question is, this is the last book of the Old Testament. Regent Street?
What is Revelation?
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Burnside Valley, would you like to try? Burnside Valley has opted not to try. The book is Malachi. Burnside Valley, choose a category and points.
Caring friend 25.
Caring friend, 25 points. That question. To make a friend, ask about the other person's interests. True or false? Regent Street.
True.
All right, that is correct. Regent Street, and I believe that is our final time signal for this segment. Adventurers from the Regent Street and Burnside Valley SDAs have faced off. Now we're going to go into the Pathfinder section.
We all like to talk. Well, some of us. Want something good to talk about?
Like what?
Let's talk about him. Oh no, not him. Let's talk about Jesus. Join the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Jamaica from October 3 to 17, 2020 for the online Let's Talk About Him evangelistic series under the theme, I Follow Jesus. Visit the website at www.ifollowjesus.org for free online Bible studies and other resources. Mark the date on your calendars. Share with a friend. And let's talk about him.
All right, we are back with the Pathfinders from the Regent Street and Burnside Valley SDA. We just concluded the adventurous segment. Pathfinders, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves, but first, I am going to tell you the categories that you'll be facing today. We have health and fitness, outdoor living, church heritage, dogs, and stars. So, Pathfinders, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves, starting again with Regent Street from that end.
My name is Kimario Mayer, and I'm from Regent Street.
My name is Dejan Robinson, and I'm from Regent Street.
My name is Daniel Francis and I'm from Regent Street.
Thank you, Regent Street. Burnside Valley.
My name is Christian Grant.
Maria Dunco. Shanae Wilson.
Thank you so much. We have their introductions and now we're going to go right into the questions. For the adventure segment, we started with Regent Street. We're going to start the Pathfinder section with Burnside Valley. Burnside Valley, choose a category and the points from the board.
Dogs, 10 points.
Dogs, 10 points. The question says, Eskimo dogs help persons by... Burnside Valley.
What is transporting them to places, different places?
We're going to accept that one. We're going to accept it. And now, Burnside Valley, since you had the right answer, we're going to go back to you. Category, points.
Dogs, 15.
Dogs, 15 points. All right. The question is, what was one value of dogs during the war? Burnside Valley.
What is the transport, ammunition, and medicine?
Unfortunately, I am going to have to say that is incorrect. Regent Street, would you like to try?
No.
Regent Street has opted not to try. The answer is they sniffed out landmines, attacked the enemy, and carried messages. Regent Street, you're choosing. Look at the board, choose a category and points.
Dogs, 5.
All right, dogs are popular. The question is, what is the Burnside Valley?
What is the greyhound?
That is correct. Burnside Valley, category and points. Look at the screen.
Dogs, 20.
Dogs, 20 points. The poodle, pug, Pomeranian, and Manchester dogs are classified as... Burnside Valley?
What are toy dogs?
That is correct. Burnside Valley, we're still with you. Category and points.
Dogs, 25.
All right, dogs, 25 points. The dog in the image above is poodle or Pomeranian. Burnside Valley?
What is Pomeranian?
That is correct. Burnside, we're still with you. Category and points.
Stars, 5.
Stars, 5 points. The question is, what is the Earth's nearest celestial? Regent Street.
What is the moon?
That is correct. Regent Street, you're choosing from the board.
Stars, 15.
Stars, 15 points. The question is, another common name for meteor, that is Burnside Valley.
Shooting star.
That is correct. Burnside Valley, you're choosing from the board.
Stars, 20.
Stars, 20 points. Name 3 planets of the solar system, Burnside Valley.
Mercury, Venus, and Earth.
That is correct. Burnside Valley, you're still choosing.
Stars, 10.
That question says, when the Earth is between the sun and the moon, what kind of eclipse do we see? Regent Street.
Lunar eclipse.
That is correct. Regent Street, you're choosing from the board.
Stars, 25.
We're continuing with stars. What is the name given to the distance light travels in 1 year? Regent Street.
300,000 kilo.
That is incorrect. Burnside Valley, would you like to try? All right, your time has expired to try answering the question. It is 1 light year. Regent Street, I'm sorry, Burnside Valley, you're choosing from the board.
Outdoor living, 5.
Outdoor living, 5 points. The question is, give another name for the bowline knot. Time to answer has expired. The correct answer would be the rescue knot. Regent Street, look at the board.
Church Heritage, 10.
Church Heritage, 10 points. The question is, what events took place on May 19, 1780? Time has expired. The answer is the sun darkening and the moon turning to blood. Burnside Valley, look at the board.
Health and fitness, 5.
Health and fitness, 5 points. The question says, he refused to eat the king's food because... Burnside Valley?
Daniel.
That is correct. Burnside Valley, you're still choosing from the board.
Health and fitness, 10.
10 points. Health and fitness. The question is, this is the term used to show moderation and self-restraint. Burnside Valley.
Self-control.
That is incorrect. Regent Street, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
The correct answer would be, what is temperance? Regent Street, I'm going to ask you to look at the board. Category and points.
Outdoor living, 10.
Outdoor living, 10 points. What knot is used to secure a tent, a peg, or fasten a rope to a pole? Time has expired. The knot is the clove hitch. All right, Burnside Valley, we're back with you. Look at the board.
Let's go with church heritage, 5.
Church heritage, 5 points. The question, what earthquake happened on November 1, 1755? Time has expired. The answer is the Lisbon earthquake. Regent Street, we're back with you.
Church heritage, 15.
Church heritage, 15. The event of October, Burnside Valley.
Great disappointment.
That is correct, Burnside Valley. Please choose a category and points.
Health and fitness, 15.
That question says, doing this is harmful to the body as it leaves tar on our lungs. Burnside Valley.
Smoking.
That is correct, and I believe our time for this segment has expired. Well played, Regent Street and Burnside Valley. We're now going to transition to the young adult segment.
It was French journalist and philosopher Albert Camus who said, "Life is a journey, not a destination." How well are you enjoying the journey of your life? How fulfilled do you feel about your life? For me, I follow Jesus. Join us, your friends, the Adventists, for the I Follow Jesus Digital Evangelistic Series, October 3 to 17, Sundays to Fridays, 7:30 to 8:45 p.m., and on Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I follow Jesus. How about you?
All right, we're back with the young adults from the Regent Street SDA and the Burnside Valley SDA. We've gone through the adventurer segment, the pathfinder segment, and now we're into young adults. The categories for the youth are AY history, SDA hymns, SDA history, SDA beliefs, and SDA organization. We're going to begin this segment with Regent Street. You'll be choosing from the board, both category and points. Please go ahead.
SDA belief, 25 points.
25 points, SDA beliefs. This is central to the worship of God, a memorial of creation. Regent Street.
What is the Sabbath?
That is correct, Regent Street. We're still with you.
AY history, 25 points.
AY history, 25 points. The question says the first director of the Young People's Department was Burnside Valley.
What is Luther Warren?
That is incorrect. Regent Street, would you like to try?
What is Emmy Kern?
We will accept. Milton E. Kern is the answer. All right, we are still with Regent Street. Please choose.
SDA history, 25 points.
25 points, SDA history. The question is, the first missionary came to Jamaica in Regent Street.
(1934).
That is incorrect, Burnside Valley. Would you like to try?
When it's 1893.
That is correct, Burnside Valley. You are now allowed to choose from the board.
SDA hymns, 25.
SDA hymns, 25 points. That says, state the title of the hymn from which these lines come. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. Time to answer has expired. It is joyful, joyful, we adore thee. All right, Regent Street, we're back with you. Category and points.
AY History, 10 points.
10 points, AY History. The question says, this is the first special magazine for Burnside Valley.
What is Youth People's Magazine?
That is incorrect. Regent Street, would you like to try?
What is Youth Instructor?
That is correct. Regent Street, we're still with you. Category and points.
SDA History, 10 points.
SDA History, 10 points. That says, in this year, Miller published a series of articles in the Vermont Regent Street.
What is 1832?
That is correct, Regent Street. You're still choosing from the board.
SDA Hymns, 5 points.
SDA Hymns, 5 points. The title of the hymn number 184 says, Jesus does this for us. Jesus does this for us. Time has expired to answer the question. It is paid it all. Jesus paid it all. Burnside Valley, we're back with you.
SDA Hymns 20.
SDA Hymns, 20 points. The question says, this hymn tells us to take it to the Lord in prayer. State the number. Time to answer has expired. It is hymn number 499. Regent Street, we're back with you.
SDA Hymn, 10 points.
That question states, state the number for this hymn. How great thou art. Regent Street.
What is hymn 86?
That is correct. Regent Street, we're still with you.
All right, SDA Organization, 5 points.
That question states, this is the last prayer offered to close divine service. That is Burnside Valley.
What is benediction?
That is correct. Burnside Valley, choose from the board.
SDA Believe for 20 points.
SDA Believes, 20 points. It says, this holy to the Lord and should be used. Was that or fine? No, it was not. This is holy to the Lord and should be used for sacred purposes only. Regent Street.
What is the Lord's Supper?
That is incorrect. Burnside Valley, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
All right. The correct answer would be the tithe. Burnside Valley, we're with you.
SDA Believe for 15 points.
That question says, the marriage relationship reflects most clearly the relationship between Burnside Valley.
The Lord and the church.
We will accept. Burnside Valley, we're still with you. Choose from the board. I believe that is the end of the segment. Since I did not begin reading the question as yet, we will not be able to take it. Well played, Regent Street and Burnside Valley. We're now going to break, and when we come back, we will be going into the fourth segment where teams will be asked to submit as many points as they dare to answer one final dare it all question.
On October 23, 1996, I made the most important decision of my life. That decision to follow Jesus. Since I've been following Jesus, it has been a wonderful experience. And this is why I'm inviting you, my friends, to join us to Seventh-day Adventist Church, October 3 to 17, 2020, for the online Let's Talk About Him evangelistic series under the theme, I follow Jesus. I follow Jesus, and I want you to follow him too. So join us and visit the website for free Bible study and resources. I Follow Jesus. It's an online digital series. No mask is required.
We're back with the Mimnesko quiz show. We have gone through 3 segments so far, with the adventurers, the pathfinders, and the young adults going head to head. At this point in time, we're going into the final bonus question. The teams are made up of one of each area of the curricula. Both pathfinders, young adults, and adventurers are on the teams at this point, and they will have the opportunity to answer one final question. I have in my hand a sacrifice of points from their total point standing. Regent Street is now at 120 points. Burnside Valley is at 195 points. And they've submitted a number of points that they would like to either gain or unfortunately lose on this final question. Based on their answer, if they answer correctly, they will gain the number of points they have submitted, but if they answer incorrectly, they will lose the number of points submitted. Teams, if you are ready, I'm about to give you the final question. You have 60 seconds to think some more, and then submit your answer. So teams, the final question is: the Seventh-day Adventist Church teaches this gift as one of the identifying marks of the remnant church. Your time begins now. All right, 60 seconds have elapsed. And so I'm now going to collect the answers from the teams. Regent Street, thank you so much. All right. Burnside Valley, may I have your answer? Thank you. We are going to begin with Regent Street. The answer submitted by Regent Street to the question is the gift of prophecy. Regent Street, that is indeed correct. And you chose to submit 100 points. So Regent Street has now gained an additional 100 points. Burnside Valley has submitted the gift of the Holy Spirit prophecy, which I believe the wording is a little unconventional, but is also correct. And so Burnside Valley submitted 20 points as their sacrifice. So Burnside Valley has gained 20 points. We're going to take a small break now, and then we'll come back with the final point standing of both teams, Regent Street and Burnside Valley.
It was French journalist and philosopher Albert Camus who said, "Life is a journey, not a destination." How well are you enjoying the journey of your life? How fulfilled do you feel about your life? For me, I follow Jesus. Join us, your friends, the Adventists, for the I Follow Jesus Digital Evangelistic Series, October 3 to 17, Sundays to Fridays, 7:30 to 8:45 p.m., and on Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I follow Jesus. How about you?
We're back with the final tally of points points between Regent Street and Burnside Valley. They went through 4 whole segments testing their knowledge and their mettle against each other. In the final segment, Regent Street chose to sacrifice 100 of their points on the chance that they could gain 100 points. Burnside Valley chose to sacrifice 20 of their points on the chance that they could gain 20 points. Both teams answered the final question correctly, and the final points tally are: Burnside Valley ends this match with 215 points, and Regent Street, coming from behind, end this match with 220 points. And so Regent Street is this match's victor. Congratulations, Regent Street. Well played, Burnside Valley. We thank you for being with us on this other episode of Mimnesko Quiz Show, where our youth or children test their knowledge of the Bible and church history against each other. They have studied to show themselves approved, and we will be coming back to you with another episode of the Mimnesko Quiz Show. So stay tuned to our channel and continue to subscribe, share, and like, and we'll see you again for another quiz.